Hi, welcome to Sword and Seed. I just want to do a little introduction video to the channel here and let you know what's coming down the line and what you can expect. My name is David Leitz. I've been a Christian since I was 23. I attended a Baptist church right after coming to Christ. The pastor there, after a while, thought I had the gift of teaching and preaching, so he started me off on that path. I did a couple years of the youth ministry there. After that, we moved out of that church and we went and planted a church ourselves. So we got that up and running and got it started. And then I left Wisconsin, went out to Southern California to the Master's College out there in Placerita and studied pastoral ministry out there. I came back from California and became the pastoral assistant at that church. I moved away from that area, and I've been looking for a new church, and I found one that I like quite a bit, but it's missing one thing that I really love, and that's expository preaching. And so I wanted to make these videos um, in order to have a library of verse by verse teaching through the Bible for mostly my kids and my grandkids and great grandkids and so on down the line there. But I also want it to be available to you guys too. So um, you're more than welcome to join in and watch along. It'll be fun. Um, I think that every Friday morning, I'm going to try to get on around 8 or 9 o'clock Central Time here in the United States, and have a. I'm going to try to keep it to a half hour. It's going to be around that. I can't promise you it'll be perfect, but there's a lot in the Word of God, and sometimes I get a little long in the tongue or whatever they say when you get a little long in the speech there. But I'm going to try to keep it to a half an hour. That's what you can expect on Friday mornings. Some of them might be 25 minutes. Those will be rare. Some of them might be 35. Those might be more common, but it'll be right in that ballpark. So Friday mornings. And I know Friday mornings are rough for a lot of people because you'll be at work. Most people are at work. But if you hit the subscription button and you hit the notification bell, um, it'll let you know when I go live. And then after the live is over, I'm going to edit the beginning of the video to take off the stream starting soon stuff that's at the beginning. And then I'll be posting it on YouTube as a regular video, so you can always come back. You'll know that it's on there. You can come back and you can watch it at your convenience. So I'm going to leave the comment section on, so feel free to leave a comment. The only thing I ask is you keep it clean and you keep it respectful to one another, and just have some good discussion, some good debate. Whatever the Lord leads you in to comment about, well, you're hearing the word of God. So open to that. I probably won't comment. I'm not going to comment on the live. I'll leave it open, but I'm not even going to have it up here, so I won't even see what you're saying while I'm preaching. But I will, after the video is over, go back and see what you guys had to say. I depending on how many comments there are, I can't promise you that I'll comment on all of them, but I'll try to come back and comment a little bit. I also added my email address on the thank you page that you'll see here when I get done speaking in this video. So you can email me if you'd like to. Be sure to read them. Again, if we get enough people watching, and there's a bunch of them, I probably won't be able to get answer back to a lot of them, but I would like to hear what you have to say. If I notice common questions that are coming up or common comments that are coming up that I'm not addressing in the videos, I plan on keeping a record of those, and then maybe every quarter, every 3 months or something, every 4 months or something, I'll sit down and do maybe a Q&A on the most common questions and comments. I don't really have anything planned for that. We'll see how many comments we have, but that's my thought. If we get a lot, I do want to answer those. I don't want to just leave them hanging out there. But if I take too much time doing Q&A stuff, we'll never get through Matthew. As it goes right now, I think Matthew is going to take a while. I wouldn't doubt me if it takes a couple of years to get through the book of Matthew. It's going to be quite a while, year and a half at least. It won't be less than that for sure. So, but if I take time to do Q&A all the time, we'll be in Matthew, and well, I'm 60, so can't do that necessarily. But I do want to hear from you. I do want to hear what your thoughts and comments are on anything. Just go ahead and put it out there. Even if you disagree with what I'm saying, I'd like to hear it. And if you disagree with me, it most likely will end up in the Q&A session that we do, because I want to talk to you about it. And you know, Or if you email me, I might email you back and we can have a good discussion that way on it. But most of the things in the Word of God, if you have a person that comes along that disagrees with you, if you're both Christians, you can usually sit down and open up the Word of God and have a good discussion on it, and let the Word of God direct you in the path that you should go and your understanding in that area. So I'm looking forward to that part of it too. So yeah, feel free to comment. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say. As far as that, I invite friends. The more people we have in there, the better discussions we have, and the better fellowship we can have in the Word and whatever we're teaching on in the week, whatever Matthew's got for us. But we're going to start this Friday. We're going to start Matthew 1, verse 1. We're going to do 1 through 17 this week, and we're just going to plow right on through that gospel. It's going to take us quite a while, but I think it'll be a great blessing. It always is a blessing to study the Word of God. I have never had a disappointment in studying a passage. As much as I've looked at the Word, it's amazing when you study the Word of God. You always learn something new. Always. I've never studied it, and it's passages I've looked at many, many, many times. I go back through it, and it's just overwhelming how the Lord just teaches us new things all the time. So I'm looking forward to not only learning in my own study, but sharing the overflow, so to speak, with you guys on Friday mornings and then on the weekends if you're not able to watch the live. So yeah, everything will be on the next page if you want to get a hold of me. Otherwise, thank you for watching.